I'm going to be talking about building self-managing students through authentic learning journeys, and I'll refer to them as ALJs while I'm talking. So authentic learning journeys, or ALJs. So one way to connect is to connect your class to other people, and I've worked on lots of projects or authentic learning journeys over the past 5 years, so I'd like to share some of these with you. The first one is here using Skype Classroom, where you connect with a class somewhere else in the world, and you use geocaching to find one another, but you can only use yes or no questions. There's also hundreds of online experts through Skype Classroom, and you can connect your classes with them. So my class at the moment are currently exploring their own passions through inquiry projects, and they've constructed a series of questions to ask the experts that they found on Skype, and these meetings can be pre-arranged and they can last 5 minutes or 50 minutes. The second idea is that you can connect with students around the world to join a classroom project. There's lots of ideas available through the educators who are part of this project, and your class can join someone else's project or come up with their own, and then they can build other schools and global students into their inquiry. Another type of ALJ is to connect with a cause. Our class were part of the Travelling Rhinos project a few years ago, but we also investigated the drinkable brook, and we've explored fresh water and how much we take this for granted in a first world country. Creating a mystery is another great idea for an ALJ. My class started last year by walking in on this crime scene. So they then had to investigate the scene and work out who'd been killed in the room or sleeping. They'd been traced around, so the story went. And this was really engaging for the boys, created a really cool class culture from day one, learning together, inquiring together. And we managed to get a scene of crime officer to come in, and he walked us through the crime scene, how it works, and take fingerprints. Another idea is to swap a class mascot. It's a wonderful way to find out about other classes globally or locally. Your class blog can then host the mascot as it travels around your class members' home, then beyond around your country, and as the year progresses you can send them off around the world. It's a really cool way to see how other students learn and live. Connecting through social media is another great way to collaborate. We connected to a class in America, and each of my kids had a buddy, like a pen pal, and this was a really cool way to learn how to act responsibly on social media sites, as well as how to ask and answer personal questions and build a friendship. Creating the ungoogleable question has become a real class favourite. It's the basis of a strong, gutsy inquiry, one that's really broad and it has no single answer. It leads to great ALJs where the students end up with deeper learning. Solving local issues is another way to help have an authentic learning journey. Trees for Survival is just one example of this, but there are lots of different ideas. Our school had a full year focus on raising enough money to give the Westpac Rescue Helicopter a new winch. The students in our school were immersed in the project, had a huge number of elements to it, and the authentic learning journeys simply mean that our students are really engaged, passionate, immersed, and learning together. And here's some of the links, just a few of what's available, and yeah, get out there and pursue some ALJs.